It's the start of the January transfer window. 2 central midfielders are out. 1 central midfielder is in. Roll the intro. Hello everybody and welcome back to the FM22 Sunderland Save with me, Cultured Left Foot, and it's the top of the table clash, Sunderland versus Arsenal. And, the first thing that I want to bring to your attention is that Harry Maguire plays for Arsenal, which I find really bizarre. He's not had the best of times in real life, but he is a 6'4" monster and he's playing very well for Arsenal after a £6 million move. 14 appearances, averaging a 7.21 for them, and that was... That's made me a little bit worried because he's obviously pretty good still in the game. And Arsenal are 2 points behind us. Yeah, if they win, if they beat us, they're going to go top. They're going to go top by a point. We're going to then let Chelsea in with a chance to get on level points with us. Man United could close the gap as well. So really, we don't want to be losing. I mean, we don't want to be losing this game anyway, but we don't want to be losing this game because it's going to give a lot of teams an opportunity to catch us up. Now, 2 midfielders have gone. We know them. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Conor Gallagher. Pause the video in a minute when I finish this sentence. Let me know who you think we've brought in as their midfielder replacement. I said 2 midfielders out. Hopefully we'll get a midfielder sorted before the January so that as soon as the window opens, he'll be in the club. And that has happened. The January transfer window opened this morning, the 2nd of January 2027. And we've paid £57 million for a new central midfielder. Pause the video, let me know who you think it is in the comments down below. If you said Declan Rice, congratulations, you are correct. We've brought in Declan Rice for £57 million. Now, right, now then. I know that I said I wasn't going to spend loads of money anymore. However, when you think that we got 42 million for Conor Gallagher and we got 22 million for Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, combining of 64 million, and we got then Declan Rice signed in for 57, technically that's a net profit, and we've saved all of Conor Gallagher's wages because Declan Rice took the same salary that Pierre-Emile Højbjerg was on. So in theory, it's a big net win for the finances. We're not going to go and look at the finances tab. Well, we will. There you go, 3 million debt. So that's been turned around brilliantly. We definitely don't need to go and have a look at the transfer debt. It's on screen very quickly for you now, and that will do. It's a game, innit? It's not my money. It's not my money. We're in the Champions League. We're in the Premier League. Declan Rice has signed. 27-year-old English, 72 caps for England. Really, 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 really good. Superb player. I think if you've had him in this Football Manager before, he's meant to be incredibly good. And I think he's going to be absolutely superb. So we narrow the team down, getting rid of 2 central midfielders, bringing in Declan Rice. And it just gives us that good option again, doesn't it? Now, the Arsenal game itself, right? Some bad news. Camavinga's out. He's out injured. He's going to be returning to fitness tomorrow. That's not really good enough. He's probably okay to make the bench. Like, he's been out with a thigh injury. It's only a bruised thigh. I probably could start him. But I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. And then, I'm saying this right now. Right now, on the internet. So you can all badger me if I get it, if I backtrack on this. But I am not expecting to sign anyone else unless we've sold players first. Like, I just don't think we need to strengthen this team. Maybe right wing. If a good right winger becomes available... maybe right wing, but potential sales, I think Sergio Gomez will probably get a bit more interest in him again as the window progresses. Lorenzo Luca might go if we get a big enough offer. Camavinga is still having Chelsea sniffing around for apparently an £101 million bid, which would be very hard to turn down. And we've just strengthened the central midfield while losing 2 of our others, or letting them go. As you can see there, we rejected a bid for Sergio Gomez, which didn't meet his asking price, so easy to reject that. But yeah, Declan Rice in, 57 million, potentially raising to 68, and Conor Gallagher and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg out. I cannot believe Everton paid 42 million for Conor Gallagher and gave him a huge pay rise as well. Absolutely crazy. He's done not very much for us since we've been here, but overall, it has been a much quieter window, much more focused, I would say, on what we've needed in terms of the summer and the one we've bought in January. But I sort of don't want to get to the Arsenal game. I'm a little bit worried. Arsenal have our number. They're the only team, I think, so far this year that have beaten us. Is that right? Have we only lost one game this year? Well, we've lost 2 games. Arsenal and Man City. Oh, yeah, Man City beat us, didn't they, with Haaland getting his revenge. But, yeah, so we are currently top of the league. Arsenal have lost 4, so they're not completely invincible. Obviously, they've lost 4 games. But, yeah, mate, they've lost 3 away, 1 at home. Man United beat them twice. So I already know one thing we're going to do. With Harry Maguire at the back, we're going with Dane Scarlett up front, and we're going to try and pass into space and use the speed of our attackers to get around Harry Maguire's aerial presence, because that's where he's probably getting most of his really good ratings at the moment. So we'll go with Bazunu in goal. We'll go back to the tactics screen. I always prefer doing it on here. Bazunu will be in goal. Right back will be Max Aarons. No reason to drop him just yet. We will have, I think, the usual back 2, to be honest, if everyone's available. Harwood Bellis and Callum Doyle at the back. Wing back left will obviously be Sergio Gomez, because the boy is just incredible, playing so well. Now, this is it. Do we rest Camavinga with this slight knock, or do we bring him in? And Declan Rice, now, he can do pretty much anything. We could have him as our ball winner, which he's probably a little bit more suited to. Or we could have him as the Segundo Volante, because we tell our Segundo Volante to not shoot as much. So the long shots and the finishing aren't really that necessary. Looking at that, I'd probably say the Segundo Volante. I think he's going to get a chance. He's going to come straight in as the Segundo Volante. We're going to chuck him straight in. £57 million worth of signing. In he comes. We'll keep Sambi Lokonga will come in against his former club, I think. And I think we're going to go on the attack a little bit more. We're going to start off with the support strategy. Yeah, we're going to pass into space, try and get it in behind. We could work the ball. Let's work the ball into the box a little bit as well to start, just to see if we can move it around Harry Maguire. I'm judging Harry Maguire as a linchpin of their defence, so I'm trying to counteract everything we can do to stop him winning headers defensively, which I think means working it into the box should keep it on the ground a little bit more. So that should work in our favour. Right, on the right-hand side, we'll start with Anthony Elanga. Through the middle will be Alexis McAllister. On the left-hand side will be Amin Gouiri. And then up top will be Dane Scarlett. Zhang Fang away with the Chinese national team at the Olympics, I think it is. Can't remember what he's doing at the moment in January 2027. But he's away anyway. Lorenzo Luca on the bench. McLaughlin, who I'm sort of thinking... No, we'll start Elanga. McLaughlin on the bench. We'll have Palacios. We'll have Ramsey. We'll definitely have Mikel Moreno. We will have Mark Guay. We'll have James Trafford. Leaves us with 2 spots. So we'll go Elise for right wing cover and Martelotte to cover McAllister. So a pretty attacking bench as well. I think we're playing some good stuff at the moment. We're in good form. We've drawn a couple of games. In fact, let's quickly, before we get into this, look at the schedule, because you'll see here, there's no red, right? Since the Man City loss, we haven't actually lost a game. We've been playing really, really well. We're into the Carabao Cup semi-finals. We drew Juventus in the Champions League knockout stages, which is an absolute nightmare. Tottenham's in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. And the games we've drawn recently, a stunning 3-3 draw away at Man United at Old Trafford, which was incredible. Scoring in the 81st minute, I thought we had won it. They then equalised in the 84th minute. And we drew 1-1 with Liverpool away from home. So we went to 2 really tough away games and got 2 very good draws, which I was quite happy about. Sergio Gomez scoring a penalty in the 84th minute to get us out of trouble. But it's another tough game now against Arsenal. And I don't know, let's go and see how we get on. Now, if we come back after this moment of pressing continue and it says Camavinga is fully fit, I may put him back in, but I don't think we will. We don't need to register anyone yet because I've already registered Declan Rice, and I'm excited to get into this game. I'm not too sure why. Oh, there we go. We're 3 o'clock. First v second, and they haven't moved it for TV. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. They've kept Tottenham v Crystal Palace on for TV. We'll go positive. We're not going to defend. We could defend more narrowly. Yeah, all right. Let's defend more narrowly because I think they play with inverted wingers on each side, similar to us. But there's the lineup. Sergio Gomez is a little bit tired, but he'll get through this first bit. Mark Guay's a sort of... maybe we put Chimka on the bench. Do we put Chimka on the bench? I'm going to put Chimka and Palacios is going to miss out. Sorry, Palacios. But Chimka's going to come on in case we do need an actual left back rather than putting Mark Guay out there. I'd rather have Mark Guay as centre back cover and potentially more right back cover because he's right footed. He's another one that may get an offer on him. Yeah, not too sure. But Declan Rice comes in. Camavinga completely rested for this one. I nearly accidentally pressed simulate match, which I don't do. So I don't know why I was pulled towards that. But yes, there we go. Anthony Elanga, team instruction, get stuck in, doesn't suit his bravery. Is Declan Rice. Okay, doesn't look to be any moaning from Declan Rice, which means he should be able to sort of fit straight in with how we're playing. I think they've got Luka Jovic starting up front for them today. But yeah, let me know. What do you think we should do in the January transfer window? Should we be going out there and trying to get more players in, or do we just spend the money because we don't care? It's not our money. We just want to win the Champions League. I don't know. So there you go. Sakir, Tomiyasu, Ahmed Hodzovic. I'm not going to be able to say that. Harry Maguire, Hernandez, Odegaard, Kuru, Saka, Smith Rowe, Madueke, and Jovic. Ramsdale, Tierney, McKennie, Alvarez, Salnaguez, Ben White, Longley, Nikule, and Partey on the bench as well. So a very strong bench for Arsenal. But we are the home team, and we owe Arsenal because they're little bastards that beat us last time, didn't they? They were if we can go, I think 4 losses is acceptable in a season to try and win the league. So, yeah, we need to make this count. Luckily, everything's all set up on the right side. So our formation and our players, that's been remembered. But, 10 minutes in, not a lot happening. We're going back to attacking. I want to see some action. Let's get some encouragement out there. Let's get attacking. And see what we can do. 20 minutes in, nothing happening. Wow, 30 minutes in, our first highlight. Gomez, corner, in it goes. It's headed away by Mehmet at the near post. Aarons keeps it alive. Harwood Bellis looks to get to the byline. Back to Gomez, left foot. Doyle. Lokonga's on the edge against his former team. Callum Doyle again. Lokonga, ball through. Guerri into Dane Scarlett. And it's worked. He's outpaced Harry Maguire. The ref's going to check it. It looked onside. And that's what we wanted. Those little through balls. Sambi Lokonga here, into Doyle, back to Lokonga, into Guerri. He's onside. He's well onside. And I think, is that Harry Maguire? It's not. It's Adhamovic. But, here we go. We're going to see the offside lines here. He looks onside. He is. That's onside, isn't it? That's onside. And it's worked. The pace of Scarlett, working the ball into the box, gives us a 1-0 lead. Oh, come on. What? That when it works, when the tactics work, it feels amazing. It feels absolutely incredible. 1-0 up at half-time. It's been pretty nothing up until that point. Now, do I say we can do better? I'm going to say don't get complacent. I think this is the right time against a team like Arsenal, just below us in the table, to say don't get complacent is a very, very good idea. As we're going to get into this. As soon as they come back out, though, we'll give them some praise again. McAllister not playing well. Aaron's not playing well. Okay, I think on the hour mark, we'll make a couple of changes. Max Aaron's off for Ramsey for that natural right back rather than Mark Guay. And I could do McAllister for McLaughlin, put Elanga in behind the front two. But we do have Martelotti on the bench ready to come on in that position. We'll give McAllister about 10 more minutes, I think. And then maybe give Martelotti a run out. As Saka gives it to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu, who we scouted recently, and they said it would take a bid of 205 million to buy him off Arsenal. There's a header. Easy for Bazzuno to pick that one up. And we remain 1-0 up on the hour mark. First sub done. Right, McAllister isn't really improving, is looking pretty tired as well. So it was 5 minutes, not 10. But McAllister off. We will bring Wanderson and Martelotti onto the pitch. Sambi Lokonga and Declan Rice, they're ticking over. They're doing okay. I think we may replace one of them in there at some point. Probably Declan Rice, because he's a new signing and he's new to the team. And he's on a yellow card, although he's literally just jumped to a 6.7, as I was saying that right. He's on a 6.6. I think final substitution with just over 10 minutes to go. Declan Rice off. Mikel Moreno on. Mikel Moreno sits in there. And we go ball winner on defend. And I'm wondering, do we drop to positive? Not yet. Not yet. Right, goal kick for Arsenal. Harry Maguire on it. On a yellow card as well. Both centre-backs for him on a yellow card. Maguire trying to bring the ball out into Bukayo Saka. Tierney's now come on the left side as well. Oh, yes. Well done, Sammy Lokonga. Well in. And there's a ball. And we've caught out Harry Maguire's lack of pace again. And Scarlett's in off the post. And it's worked twice. Oh, it's worked so well. When it works, it works. It feels amazing. Sammy Lokonga, great challenge on Odegaard. Martelote, what a ball through. And Dane Scarlett knows he's going to beat Harry Maguire for pace. And then a lovely, precise finish in off the post. And we have exploited that Harry Maguire lack of pace, maybe sort of twice. Okay, one of them was Adsamovic, wasn't it? But, I mean, it's been absolutely superb that it's worked like that. And when you don't really see many highlights other than the resulting goals from how you wanted them to work. Working the ball into the box. Okay, the second one wasn't too much like that. It was passing it into space. But both of them utilised the pace of Dane Scarlett. And he's back to goal-scoring ways. 2 goals for him. That was brilliant. I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. Subs came on and did very well as well. Mikel Moreno even got a 7 coming on late on. Declan Rice did okay on his debut. And look at that. Everybody else won. So Chelsea would have been level on points with us. Man United would have been 1 point behind us. And we have got that 3-point gap at the top of the table. And wow, that feels very, very, very good. I'm very happy with that. Asarwa Bellis is only out 1 to 2 days with an ankle injury. Rice makes his Sunderland debut. Gomez is a little bit knackered. Dane Scarlett was on fire. Really pleased. And you scored. Of course I did. He's the captain. He's the striker. 13 matches in a row without losing. Can we hold on now to this and win back-to-back Premier Leagues? Okay, the Carabao Cup, I'm not too fussed about. We've already won it. The FA Cup, I'd probably quite like to win. If we get, we're not going to play. We'll play a rotated team, but it's still going to be a strong team against Tottenham. But this is the key one. We've actually got a fixture where we can potentially rest players before the game against Juventus. But then the second leg, Man City, Juventus, even then followed by Newcastle and Tottenham, is a really tough situation to be in for resting players. So we're going to have to try and make the most we possibly can out of the first leg, where we're actually away from home. But yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. So let me know down below. Do you think we should bring in any players in January? Are you happy with how the squad's shaping up? What do you guys think? Let me know what you think about the Declan Rice deal. Do you think I've overpaid? Do you think it's a good purchase given that we let go Conor Gallagher and Pierre Højbjerg and Declan Rice comes in as a homegrown player as well? We're basically like for like swap with Conor Gallagher, just a little bit better and more suited to the formation we play now. But yeah, let me know. I'm very excited to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.